Hello, Internet. Good morning, almost afternoon. It's breakfast time. Welcome to another episode of the Microbear Gourmet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and this is my girlfriend, Melissa.
Hello.
If you didn't know, this is my microwave food review show where I review just anything and everything that should or can be microwaved. This morning we've got 3 items for you. They'll be split up as usual into separate episodes, except for that one 40-minute extravaganza the other night that we did, which I don't even think needs editing. I'm just gonna post that so that hopefully people will enjoy that. But this morning, the first thing we're eating will be another Banquet pie. This is the first episode I did. Was a banquet pie, so this is kind of going back to episode 1 for me. That's what it looks like. It's a cherry berry pie, which it looks like it's got cherries and blueberries in it, which I'm a big fan of blueberries. So just gonna we both got a fork here. We're just gonna kind of dig in.
Get a piece of the side crust, probably.
Or you can just go straight for the middle. That's fine too.
Okay.
What's important is the filling. I mean, the crust is secondary.
Doesn't seem to be very chunky.
It doesn't seem to have any actual berries in it, but is it good though?
It's perfectly cold. Like, it's still warm, but it's not scald your mouth hot.
That's kind of what a piece looks like. As you can see, there's really no chunks in it. So
No, it's kind of like a jellied puree kind of thing.
yeah, it's like a jelly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like those fruit pies you get at anywhere.
Which I
dig.
Yeah, they're like $1, and they used to be Hostess. I think they're something else.
I think a lot of companies make them now too.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those, but warm. That's what this tastes like.
You want to go first on that
Yeah,
one?
that's good. It needs vanilla ice cream.
Well, you could say that about just about any dessert item would be improved by vanilla ice cream.
It's good. It's better than I thought it would be. I don't know what I was expecting, but with a really inexpensive Banquet pie, I don't have high hopes.
Yeah, I think that was 78 cents again.
Yeah, so I don't always have high hopes, but that's good. I actually think I like the fact that it's not super chunky because, and this is just a total personal preference for me, but I have a weird thing with the texture of skins of fruits when they're cooked. So like blueberry skins when they're cooked are weird to me. Cherry skins when they're cooked are weird to me. So I actually kind of like the smooth texture of it, but there's a good amount of filling inside of it, and so you kind of need a spoon if you're not.
Yeah, we should have had spoons.
It's a little bit soupy, which I don't like. It should be a little thicker. Theoretically, you should be able to cut into it like a slice of pie, and it should be able to stand alone.
Which it would never ever be able to do.
But the taste is really good. It's better than I thought it would be. So I haven't had any microwave pies ever before.
And she's gonna have 2 this morning.
But comparing it to fruit pies, like the cold kind you can just purchase it. It's wrapped in a package. It's pretty good. So I would give it probably a 6 out of 10. Is that too high?
No, you give it what you feel it deserves. I'm not.
Yeah, I like it. I need it again, but I definitely add ice cream to it because it's pie and ice cream just go really well together.
I was not a fan. I don't. That's why I went wow, 6 really. But yeah, I'm actually not a fan of that.
You wanted it to be chunky.
Well, no, it doesn't taste very good. I barely taste. I just taste warmth. Like I hardly taste berry, or really much of anything. It's not. I think what it is, it needed to be sweeter.
It's not very sweet.
It's not very sweet at all, which
I like that though.
It doesn't make me particularly happy. And I feel it needed to be sweeter. Maybe chunky would have helped if they had some actual frozen berries in there that you cooked along with it. But yeah, it has a weird aftertaste too. It's just a really bizarre aftertaste.
Guess I'm eating the pie.
Yeah, she gets the whole pie if she wants it. Maybe she'll get that pie and I'll get the other pie, and that's how we'll divvy up breakfast. But, Yeah, I don't know if people know this, but like the stuff that I have on this show, or like we have on this show, is actually like that meal that we're having. So like if I, when she takes a bite out of my stuff, I take a bite out of her stuff. That's our food that we're eating.
Yeah.
So but yeah, it's really that's like a 3. It's not actively. I mean, it's almost disgusting. It's almost disgusting.
Wow.
Yeah, I really just do not like that. And I would rather have any non-cooked pie from like any of those little sleeve pies any day, because I really like those. Then again, the crust of those is covered in a glaze that makes them sweet, and the insides
Yeah.
tend to have actual fruit in them. But yeah, that's a 3 out of 10. I can't recommend that at all.
And I recommend it. So,
So yeah.
All right.
So she's having the pie for breakfast.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
That pie. So oh man, I had high hopes for that when I bought it too. Even though it was only 78 cents, I'm like, oh that's gonna be good. It's got like cherries and blueberries in it.
They have an apple version too, which I'm curious to see if that actually has apple pieces in it.
It probably doesn't, but if
Yeah.
we can try the apple one sometime too. But yeah, so I think that'll do us for this episode. We'll go ahead and film. We got one more pie, and we've got a hot pocket that's a limited edition hot pocket that there's a funny story about that. I'll tell you when we get into that episode. But for now, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Microbear Gourmet, and hope to see you guys again very shortly.